Hi, Troy. Time for a channeling message once again, as every week. Um, I'm going to present you four objects for today. And just select one or two objects that are calling your attention. Choose it based on your intuition. Use your discernment and pick up the things that you feel resonating with your heart. Usually, when a message is right for you, you will feel chills in the body. You feel that there's something is confirming, like your heart might start to have some sensation, like it is rising up energy, or your gut is rising energy. Usually, these are signals that there is the truth that is being presented, and it gets acknowledged by the physical body. So yeah, four objects. First one is the red apple. Second one is green apple. Third one is white apple, and fourth one is almost like um a reddish black or black red apple. This is new. Alrighty, just tune into your heart to select, and you can skip just use the timestamp I put in the description and go straight into the apple that you select. So it saves you time. Let's go into the first apple, red one. Uh, red, green, um, white, and then reddish black. All right, now I remember. Okay, first group. Um, let's see what we have for the red people. Hmm. I'm seeing a lot of crows for some reason. I'm seeing a lot of blackbirds. I'm not really like familiar with all the different kinds of birds, but I'm seeing the type of birds that looks pretty much like a crow. It's not as big and majestic as a hawk, but it's pretty small as crows. So it feels like if you notice this type of bird, the crow, lately popping up on your social media or popping up in your house, or some of them just visiting inside your house, that can be a sign. And it represents death. Actually, it represents perhaps someone is having some bad news, and when I say bad news is um not essentially bad news. I mean, if you face a situation that you have your loved one passing away, that can be one situation. It's more like these birds are a messenger to you. You have a message from a loved one or some loved ones. That's what I'm sensing. Or a small group of you is actually moving through your own death cycle. And I say it spiritually, like you doing some practice in releasing shadow, releasing the past old self. Probably you will feel on some level that you are releasing that death energy from your body, which is a natural part, as if a snake is shedding its skin. And I feel like snake can be significant for you. So working with the shadows, releasing death energy to reclaim more life force, or receiving a message from a loved one that is past is significant for the group. Um, I just feel that you are very protected. Yeah, I feel that you are very protected by the birds, and you can always tune in the message of these birds. Um, just simply go into a meditative state, like just close your eyes. We can do it now, actually. Just close your eyes and imagine that you are revisiting the last time you saw a black bird, and just try to feel the body when you look at that bird and try to sense the message, or just not, perhaps not a message, but like a word that comes up when you look at that bird. Because usually our universe or our ancestor, they will send sign that is very simple, very short, and straight to the point. And by doing this visualization, by going to the past of that and land in that specific situation where you see that bird, you can just ask your heart, what is the message that coming up? And any words that pops up in your mind, just trust that it is there for a reason, and that is something that is going to serve you as a signal, as a sign, and you can just receive it, right? It might take hours or a couple of days to really understand what that means, but it is an intuitive exercise for you to like receive the signal and allow yourself to decode after a period of time. Because normally the universal sign it's pretty hard to decode it with logic, but when you allow yourself the time to like release the need to understand and come back visit it later, then the insights start to come up naturally from our body, from our intuition. So yeah, let's see anything else for this group. This is interesting. Anything spirit guide. I just feel like you are so much protected. It's like you have a whole team with you. I mean, like from spirit guides who look like humanoid, who are like guardian beings, and also like beings that represent themselves in the form of a bird or a dragon. Right. So if you notice them as part of your spirit guides team, then this is for you. Yeah. Beside that point, I don't see any other significant messages that needs to be shared. Yeah. It's actually all about exercising your intuition, because when you start to recognize these signs and understand it immediately, then like your intuitive ability is going to enhance. And like when you walk out on the street and a sign show up, you will recognize it immediately that it is yours, and you will immediately know what action you need to take from it, so to say. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to the next group, which is a green apple. Suddenly I feel very cold. Not sure if you are living in like a cold season, like cooling place, cold weather kind of thing. Um, I feel like you look like an old lady, and I don't mean like you're old, right? But you look like an old lady who is extremely cold, and she is trying to climb up a mountain, and the weather is like a freaking disaster. Like it's extremely cold. It is extremely um tough for someone who is not um I would say not fully equipped or comfortable climbing the mountain. And it's like it it signals like someone is not in a very good health state. Perhaps you are having some kind of illness going on, or your health is one of the big concerns lately, and it feels like you are not in a positive state, and you have to reach an outcome, and it seems too big for you at this stage. That is what I'm sensing. Um, I feel like there's so much support that you can get. Um, Let me try to tune into more. I'm seeing an image of a lady being lit up by a divine force. It's literally like two angels to just come into the place that you are standing and lift you up. So instead of them letting you walk very, very slow up to a very tough mountain, so to speak, and they just lift you up in a very gentle way and fly to the top of the mountain. So to me, it's really about um, opening yourself up to receive the support from the universe. Perhaps you have some opportunities in terms of money, like real cash coming up for you to, let's say, close the gap between where you're at and where you want to go. I'm not sure about the goal that you have in mind, right? Perhaps it is the money to heal the physical body, heal your illness. Perhaps it is about um maybe travel somewhere, visit somewhere, or build something that you really want to, but you feel like you're moving a lot of boulders and you are alone in this game. So trust that there are pentacles coming, there are money coming in for you to assist with that, and just be open to receive it. Suddenly I feel like you might be struggling with opening up to receive. Perhaps you don't feel worthy of it. Um, Perhaps there are something that you can do around feeling safe to receive support, and a little bit about opening your capacity to receive the money, because not all people are feeling safe receiving support. And when I say support in money, I mean like big investment, right? Not just a couple or a few $100s. It's not the amount I'm talking about. What I'm talking about can be like 10K or like 100K, right? So um that kind of support that you are needing for you to move to progress things quicker and make bigger momentum will require you to expand your capacity to receive money. I do have some interesting exercise in terms of expanding capacity to money. I'm really not sure if you need some insights on that. I'm happy to share in like a separate video so that you can take it as a suggestion and practice it. It's more like expanding your safety within the body and within the nervous system so that you can claim the amount and hold the money to use it, right? So it's essentially an energetic expansion practice in a meditative state. So if you need it, just let me know in the comment and I will record it. And besides that, I don't see anything else significant for this group. You're on the path actually, even though that things are very tough. Things feel like it is so um it's like it's like there's so much counter force on your path, you know, and the only way for you to make a leap and reach your goal is to opening up to receive support so that you can fly, right? Because essentially you don't have the wings to fly, but the universe will give you support so that you can make the flight, right? So that is about where you're at and the potential things that is coming up. Oh, I've never seen this thing, but it's interesting. It looks like you are new to my channel. I mean, if there are some like back visitors, like someone who is like keep watching me for a few times, I would know like immediately. But if you're new, so welcome. Um, yeah, let's go to the third group. Hmm. Third group, white apple? Yeah, white apple. Oh, I'm seeing birds again. I'm seeing a lot of birds. it's not bird like, oh, there are some messages coming up from the universe, but birds are signs for liberation. Right? It is about signs for um my time has come. It's like the energy of my time has come. I'm ready for this new life. I am free from the chains that is holding me down, and I'm stepping more into the light. I'm stepping more into the bright side of my life after a period of working hard, preparing things, maybe after a period of shedding, releasing things. Maybe you've been like doing shadow work. Maybe you've been committed to releasing things energetically, spiritually. Maybe you commit to some spiritual practice that help you shed and step more into an empowered, more light version of yourself. So this is where you're at. First of all, congratulations. I mean, like who doesn't love that the sense of lightness and newness and renewal, right? So the stage of renewal is very, very big for this group. Ooh, it's almost like there's a little bit of the sense of spring, a sense of new things are flourishing for you. Maybe it's around the house that you are living at a stage, or it can indicate the blossom of relationships. That can happen too. But it's 50-50. It's either flourishment and new positive change around home, or it can be around relationship wise. That's what I'm picking up. Um, let's see if there's anything significant. Um, Not at all. I just feel like it is a potential time to plant new seeds. The image of the Three of Wands in uh, tarot card, or Three of Wands. It's like a man holding some kind of a crystal, purple crystal, and when he look at a crystal, he can see the future, what it unfolds, and he's actually standing uh at the I would say I would make a guess that he's standing on top of a mountain, and he's tuning into the future and see what is it that going to happen. So this is usually a sign for you to start planning for the future, planning for 1 or 3 years ahead. What is it that you dream up? What is it that you would like to execute to make happen? So this is a positive time for that as well. And I think the full moon is coming up very close. Um, Around this time. I'm not sure if that is 28 or 29 in July. I'm not keeping up with the dates, but I think it's coming, and the season you can start to planting the seeds by doing putting things on your vision board and really be serious about what are you actually desiring. What is the dream that is sitting in your heart that every time you think about it, you feel so fulfilled, you feel so alive, and you feel so expansive in the body. Because for most of the time, when we plan things or decide what we dream up, most of the time, we decide that we want to go after these things, but that might not be the thing that our heart wants for us because of limiting beliefs, because of the conditioning that you have to um, own this thing, achieve this thing in order to be worthy, in order to be loved, right? We are emotionally wired species that is looking for things in order to be loved, be seen, be accepted, right? I think you know what I'm talking about. And by tuning into your heart and really asking it what makes you feel fulfilled, expansive, and happy. So just start to asking your heart these questions, then you start to receive a lot of intuitive answers. Maybe an image or a memory come up to you, and perhaps the things that you are dreaming of can be very, very far different from what your mind thinks that that's what you want, right? And perhaps, I mean, I'm gonna make a guess that perhaps the dream that you have is very, very simple, and it's not always about the big dollars or a big mansion, right? It can be, but that's not most of the case, right? Um, so yeah, I think like following the dream of the heart is going to allow you to have that motivation to go very far in reaching it. And of course, we're always like co-creating, co-working with the universe to manifest our dream. And putting your desires on the vision board is like a confirmation to the world that this is exactly what I want. It's like, hey, universe, this is exactly what I want, and I confirm that it is it, right? So yeah, if you decide to do that, let me know, and you can maybe you can drop me a comment about what is it that you dream of. Um, and yeah, I mean, I have so many like things I've learned about designing vision board, like things not to do and things that is recommended to do. So if you're curious, I'm happy to chat with you about that. It's just so much fun. Let's move on to the last group, which is the reddish black. It looks very evil, like the like the poisonous kind of apple that I will never eat. Let's see. Ooh, I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing like this is interesting. I'm seeing a lot of people like manufacturing things. It's pretty hard to tell actually. I'm seeing like a team, like a big organization manufacturing things. It's almost like a farming production or seed production or soil or rice production manufacturing going on here. I'm not sure if that resonates. This channel is just so interesting to me. I have never seen these things before, but it looks like you are working hard in this field. If you are actually working hard in this field, I feel like it is so potential. Um, I feel that there are a lot of resource going on in this field for you. I feel like you are part of the organization actually. Um, and there are a lot of hard workers. Hmm. Yeah, I just feel like it is about keep going. Yeah, it is about the energy of perseverance, hard working, keep refining your craft, keep going, keep going. The energy of perseverance, like keep doing the things that you really love, even though sometimes it is very exhausting, sometimes it's very like demanding a lot of labor. Just keep going because there's hope down the tunnel. And if you are in a role of managing people, just keep doing it. You are doing very good. Um, and I feel like there is a lot of encouragement from the universe right now to again, I know I'm repeating myself, but keep going, keep doing. The more you invest in this team of expansion, manufacturing things, and it's mainly about hand labor, like doing things with your hand, crafting things. The more resources are going to come to you if you keep pushing. I know that I don't usually like tell people to keep pushing, being hard on yourself. That's not usually I will share in a channel message. And I don't mean to asking you to burn yourself out or give all you have to a cause, or putting everything you have until you dry out. That is not what I meant. But keep putting everything that you can, because the result is going to be very rewarding for you. Of course, manage your own energy. Do things in a strategic way with the resource that you have, and more support are coming to you in terms of people, right? Human resource. And yeah, a lot of money is going to come for you too. So yeah, don't lose hope. The message is don't lose hope. I hope you enjoy it. If it resonates with you, just let me know in the comments. And I'm so glad that you choose to watching this. I love doing channeling messages. And my life changed a lot since setting up this channel, and every day doing channeling is so much fun. It is so weird, not like a normal people job, but it is so fun for me to do. And I guess that at the end of the day, all we want is to feel fulfilled and joyful, right? So I hope you like it. And please subscribe if you are new to this channel. And if you have any comments and questions, just let me know too. Bye, love.